What's up, CrossFit Hyattsville? You have made it to another Hero WOD, and you should feel great about every workout that you got under your belt so far. This week, we're going to be looking at Hero WOD Tumilson, and you could read about him in the Zen Planner. Well, this is 8 rounds for time of a 200-meter run and 11 dumbbell burpee deadlifts at 60 and 40 pounds in each hand. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let's go to the warm-up. Warm-up is 3 rounds. First round is 1 minute of cardio, 5 burpees, 5 weighted deadlifts. Round 2 is 1 minute of cardio, 5 weighted burpee deadlifts at a light weight, which is the move in the WOD. And round 3 is another minute of cardio and 5 weighted burpee deadlifts at a working weight. If you only have one weight, you will use that weight for all rounds, okay? So we'll go through a few of the different options for you and demonstrate the movement. For cardio, run, bike, row, jumping, double unders, jump ropes, penguin claps, seal jacks, anything that gets your heart pumping. Ideally, this would be something that you're going to do for your run in the WOD, so that would be great. 5 burpees, you know these, all the same standards apply. We're gonna go down, hands touch, both feet jump back into a plank, chest is lowered to touch, both feet come up together, and then we get up and hop. Scales, excuse me, scales are the typical plank. You can jump back and hold plank and just come up, or you can come and step back and touch or not touch and jump up. Weighted deadlift, if you have 2 dumbbells, you'll have them spaced outside of your feet. A lot of deadlifts in this workout, 88 in the WOD, and so you want to make sure that you are really protecting your back. So what you want to try and avoid is any kind of arching of your spine here. You want to really be uplifted, shoulders back, and keeping your back as straight as possible as you're going down to protect yourself. So we're going to go down. Think about that. You're going to bend your knees up, lock those hips out straight, back down, touch the heads, and up. One more time, down, touch the heads, and up. If you only have one weight, you can just kind of hold it at the head. Same thing with a kettlebell and your backpack. Round 2 again starts with cardio, and then we get into the weighted burpee deadlift. So it's just like it sounds, a couple different ways to do this move. So you would start by going down, grabbing the dumbbells, jumping back into your burpee, chest touches just like we went over, standing, and then you do your deadlift. For me, I find that when I take a second from hopping here up into here, it helps to slide the dumbbells back, lift the heads a little bit, and help me get in good position with my back to stand up. This is preventing me from kind of going like this if they were too far out. So for me, that was a good cue to help. When you're doing them in the workout, RX means that you are not letting go of the dumbbells for the entire time. You keep a hold of them. You can also not touch the dumbbells for the burpee portion, so you can go down, do your burpee like you normally would, and then go ahead and get your dumbbells in hand, let go, release. Same here. All right. And all the same scales for the burpee apply. So you can step back, choose to do the push-up or not, and step up and deadlift. You can hold the plank and hop back and deadlift. All of that's okay. Let's take a look at some of the substitutions and just talk about the WOD in general. So a 200-meter run, if you think about that when we're in the gym, that's the clock to the gate and then back through the clock. If you know your time for that, that's one thing you could do to kind of figure out your run. So if it takes you a minute to run that distance, at your home, run out for 30 seconds and then run back, and then just use that as your distance. It doesn't have to be exact. If it's 190 meters or 210, no one's going to come get you. So that would be an option for you if you want to run. Substitutions would be a 200-meter row, which is just a straight swap, a 0.4K bike, or 1 minute of jumping rope or penguin claps, just to simulate roughly that time frame that it may take you. And if you know, it could be shorter or longer, but that might help you get a distance. You could substitute the deadlift with kettlebells or a backpack, which I'll go over in a second. And you could deadlift with one arm if you only have one dumbbell or kettlebell. So let's just look at that for a second. If you have a backpack, you might want to think about holding it long ways so you don't have to widen your feet out too much. So feet would go on either side. You would do your burpee onto the backpack, come up, deadlift it up, down, up, deadlift it up, or step back, or whatever other modification you're using. All the same ones apply. So that would be one thing you could do. And then if you only have one kettlebell or one dumbbell, you could do it either way. What you could do is single arms, and you would do 6 and 6 in that case, which would be 12 reps total. So you would go down, do your burpee, come back up, good position, 1, 2, and do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. I think that covers everything. Always make sure that you're trying to move for quality. Definitely mess around in the warm-up with lighter weight if you have it, just to think about keeping good form and posture. And other than that, enjoy yourself, move well, post your score in YouTube and Zen Planner. Make sure you are checking out the YouTube channel. If you haven't had a chance to do Matt's stretching workout in there, then you should definitely check that out. And otherwise, be safe, be healthy, and move well.